That is going to hit that thumbs up button. This is Charles Arnaz World. Let's get into D.C. Curry. He's a comedy legend. D.C. Curry. He's one of my favorite comedians too. He was funny on the Boondocks. He was also in Friday After Next with Katt Williams, and he said some of that stuff that Katt Williams was saying in that interview with Shannon Sharp, he really don't believe. Not all of it he don't believe when it comes to his past. Let's hit the thumbs up button. Let's get into it, guys, and I'll come back with my reaction. Appreciate it.
All right, already. Of course, we got some other things to talk about, but in the meantime, in between time, I ain't gonna act like this Katt Williams shit ain't still alive and well and kicking.
True.
I somewhat expressed my clarification of what I had said the first week. Some people paraphrased it, and some people cut and pasted, and some people said that I saw one headline, DC totally endorses Katt. No.
Wow.
I agree with some of the things he said were legit. Some of the things he said I didn't think were right. Some of the facts, wasn't right. You ain't read no 3,000 books a year.
Thank you.
I agree.
365
I still think it's possible.
Not even close.
A kid has that much focus to sit down and read that many books. That's like almost five books a day or some shit like that. 10 books. Come on, man.
Come on,
Because he said he read that stuff when he was a kid.
Not do 3,000.
9 books a day.
I
on the
don't think
average.
he may not. It depends on the book size.
You can't read 9 George Wallace. You ever read one George Wallace book? It'd be like 60 pages, but 37 pages be drawings.
DC, I'll go as far
You can't read 9 of them in a day.
Thank you.
Read 9 pamphlets in a day.
I was about to say, I'll go as far. You can't even read that many newspaper articles or columnists.
You cannot.
Right.
He could be a speed
and
reader.
you're talking to an avid reader. Before social media and everything hit hard, I would get up every morning. This sounds God true. I would go get 5 newspapers. Wall Street Journal, Chicago Defender, the local papers, wherever I was. I would get 5 newspapers and basically read them from cover to cover, looking for one joke every day. You cannot, it's impossible.
Right.
Now. Come on now. And when you say that kind of shit is possible, it's evident that you're not thinking clearly. I'm sorry, JJ.
How many books?
You're not
can you
thinking
read in one
clearly.
day, Miss J?
Listen, I'm not a speed reader. He could be a speed reader,
No.
and he didn't say that he finished the.
Yeah, but you can't even speed reading. That doesn't mean that you're digesting the information that's coming out of the book. You just read, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can do that. Yeah, I can read 9 books. I'm just skimming through each page. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to read and take in what you're reading. Yeah, and you're a kid. Come on.
The book. See, you guys
Hit that thumbs up button, guys.
are looking at it from one point of view. He didn't say he finished the
He
book.
implied.
He
If
said
you
he-
say I read a book, that implies. That doesn't imply that you read 1 or 2 pages.
I mean, have you
That
read the
implies
Bible?
that you read your whole.
But he didn't.
You got a
finish
book
it.
out. You think I could, let's just say this. You got a book out.
I got
You
several
think
books
I
out.
could read your book 9 times, the same book 9 times in one day?
I think you could read a half of a chapter of each of my 10 books that I have out in one day.
Let's get
And
to the
that's
total.
That ain't
Technicalities.
reading the book.
Let's get to the total of
Technicalities.
3,000 a
There you
year.
go.
Let's just
3,000 a year, 365 days. That's 9 books a day.
and that's let's just say I guess you go with even 10 pages. It's just not doable.
First place,
Yeah.
after if you did it for 1 year, you'd be blind.
All that looking at them words, yeah. Teachers don't even read that much.
Doable at all, DC. I don't think 1,500 is doable.
I think it's ridiculous we even talking about it.
Right.
You cannot
You can't
do
read that
that.
many books. I'm a fast
Now,
reader.
in his defense,
That was
we comics, so you embellish. You just talking. But to actually act like so, that's. I'm gonna tell you something, man. He ain't running no 4-1, 4-2, 40.
You don't think that was him?
I agree with you on that. I told you what I thought they
You
did
don't think
now.
that was
Not,
him?
not if a
No,
dog
it
was
wasn't
after.
him.
Not even if a dog
That
was
might have
after.
been him in the picture.
He ran it.
But the timing and all of that
Right.
is not.
So here's the deal. Why don't we just go look at the clip that was shown, get our own stopwatch,
Because
and start it for when he started
You can't
running.
do that.
Why we can't?
Because you're watching film. And the time is not going to line
You
up at the same.
cannot do that because you don't know that they didn't speed up the tape. You don't know that was him.
If he started
You know
the
it's
clock.
blurry. You can't really tell whether it was him.
If he started
You
the
don't know
clock.
when the clock started.
Right.
You don't know when the clock. You cannot do that.
I think that was him. I think that was him.
I mean, are you under some kind of
Cat
assumption that show business is all upright and straightforward, and that they
you
are
know I
beyond
know
speeding
that's
up the
not
tape?
Say this. The guy who was
They're going to make it seem like they're more than what they are because that's what celebrities do.
timing it, he was from the other end when he started. You would have to be right there by him to click that as soon as he moved. You can't do that from the other end.
It don't matter. Do y'all understand how fast a 442 is,
That
Bo?
is very fast.
I mean, like,
I
Nah,
tell you
like,
what,
They
Cat
they
is
only got
Cat
about
is-
five people in the
Cat
NFL
is
can
what?
run a 4-2.
Cat is so smart
That's what I'm
because he
saying, but-
got everybody talking about
Oh,
him.
ain't no doubt about that.
Yep.
Now, that being said, that has nothing to do with the substance of the other things he said. Now, they put a big headline up, DC says Cat is 100. No, all of that shit wasn't 100. And some of it that, I won't say this right, I disagree with some of it, whether it's true or not. And I'm going to tell you specifically a couple of the things I disagree with him saying. Earthquake, my boy.
Oh,
We came up through the game together. I talk to him practically every week. I'm touring now with Earthquake, Cedric, and D.L. Hughley.
really?
But to say the man is
I
illiterate,
want to see when they. I would like to see that. DC Curry, D.L. Hughley, Cedric Entertainer, Earthquake.
it is not. I didn't. You had no previous beef with Quake that I know of.
Right.
Quake, my boy, never betrayed me. I've never heard him say anything, and this is a quote, unquote, anti-caddish.
not that I
And
know of.
so I didn't understand that, and I thought it was beneath even the platform that Katt has created.
Yeah.
You know, this no holds thing. I thought for him, and he's entitled to make a mistake, but I thought for him to go at Quake with that was below the belt.
Yeah.
And I think he tried to clean
agree
it
with
up.
him.
I didn't like it either. I will agree with that because I do like Mr. Earthquake. I think he's hilariously funny.
Quake is damn near genius, and if he is illiterate, then I know some literate folk.
Oh yeah, Cat Williams did say Earthquake can't read. It's funny because Earthquake actually has. I mean, Cat Williams. I don't know why he did that, and he didn't have any beef with Earthquake. But Corey Holcomb on the 5150 show, who's another one of my favorite comedians, Corey Holcomb, he said this before the Cat Williams interview came out because him and Earthquake are beefing right now. So Corey Holcomb even said on his show 5150, he said that Earthquake, I guess. Corey Holcomb was filming a show called Black Jesus. They used to come on Adult Swim back in the day with Slink Johnson playing a Black Jesus. And Corey Holcomb was a cast member on that show. Well, he said they brought in Earthquake, and he said they gave him his sides, which is the script, and they said he couldn't read it. That's what Corey Holcomb said. He said this like last year.
That need to be whatever he is.
But he did try to clean it up. Well, I'm not
Now-
gonna say try.
now,
He
DC,
cleaned it
when
up
he
in the
said-
end. He said I might have said some. I can't think of the word he said, but he did give Earthquake his props, and he did say he was talking for the better.
And
words
even if
before
he
him.
is illiterate, Quake is funny.
Yeah, he's funny as I don't know
It sounds
what.
like if
Make me
nothing else,
laugh.
Cat Williams be lying about the way.
See, somebody even said it in the comments. Somebody said Corey Holcomb Ben said Quake can't read. Wait, see, I just was saying that.
People read, the way he read, the way other people read. Sound like if you talk about reading, Cat Williams lying. You know what I'm saying? He like, I read 3,000 books. He ain't read one book. It's all a lie. If you talking about reading, he lying. But everything else you saying might be true. But if you talking about
No,
reading,
I ain't saying everything.
Nah,
but I'm saying there was a lot of truth. I personally know of a lot of truths he told.
Now, I know
But
one
all of it, I do not agree with.
I know one thing. When he said Kevin Hart came to L.A., he was a plant. I know for a fact when Kevin Hart came to L.A., I was hosting a club called Mixed Nuts. Kevin came to my room and said, man, nobody let me go up. Can I go up? I said, yeah. He said, do I need to sign up tonight, come back next week? I said, no, you can go up tonight. He said, man, nobody won't let me go up. Man, I appreciate it. So I know he didn't have no movies or nothing like that. He came and earned his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when Cat Williams came there. Well, now it was Fort Lee, Petersburg, Virginia, Fort Lee, and he was doing the joke about feet hanging from.
Cat?
I'm not Cat.
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart. He was doing that joke about when his feet hang. When he sit on the chair and his feet be hanging. It can't be no gangster and your feet be hanging.
Yeah.
I remember he was humble then. I got to meet him. And
That is a bad feeling. I was at Moses Malone's house in Houston, and I went to the bathroom, big tall toilet, and my feet wouldn't touch the ground. I felt just created, man.
my mom who's an evangelist now beat up Moses Malone. He's from Petersburg, Virginia.
She beat him up.
Yeah.
Come on,
Moses.
That's
come
what they
on,
did
Mama
back
JJ.
then. That's what they did. They were kids.
Moses was my man. I had fun playing golf with that boy.
So the food must not have been good, though. You had to take a dump at his house.
Oh Lord,
Well,
he
you know, a lot
back.
of times, particularly when I go to certain people's houses, I always eat before I get there. I'm not depending on what
Oh,
they
right.
got. You know, when we ate at Katt's house that day,
I know.
I had eaten earlier that morning. I ain't counting on lunch from Katt.
But it was good.
That shit was good.
That shit
boy.
was good.
He
What
had
did
that
he feed
chef
y'all?
come
That
out
was
there.
tenderest
I think
steak
it
I ever ate in my
was
life.
steak and lamb.
Yes.
Oh man, it was loaded.
Mashed
But it was
potatoes.
a woman that had been there since we got there that morning. A woman had been there like 5 or 6 hours waiting for Katt, and she hadn't eaten nothing.
What?
So when the chef brought the plates out, and Katt said, DC, this for you. And so I asked the lady who was sitting in the corner, have you eaten? She said, no.
Wow.
Nice sized woman. I mean, good, big boned.
3 technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you think that he
And
would
so
not
I
feed
said,
his guests?
well, no, I gave him my plate, didn't I, Bo?
Yeah.
I said,
I believe
and
that.
Katt said, no, that's for you, DC. I said, no, nigga. This girl been sitting here, I know, 5, 6 hours.
Yes.
And she gonna get this plate. Now, if you want to make me another plate, fine. Have your chef make me another plate. But now, this girl finna get this. And I asked her, Bo, I said, do you want this plate? And she was like, hell yeah.
So
Say she ain't trying to play.
Why do you have her waiting for 5 or 6 hours? Why? For what? Why are you waiting for somebody for 5 or 6? Especially if that's not your dude. Are they dating? But I guess when you got money, people gonna do what you say. Especially when you got Katt Williams got millions. So you see, he had a chef. So it's funny how women know how to straighten up when you got that paper.
Hard at all.
She tore that plate
So
up.
why do you think he didn't feel like she should eat?
I just be speculating on that. But the story was, I don't have no problem telling this.
No, it's
He was hiring her. She used to be a city bus driver.
Yeah. He
He saw her a couple times out on the street. He wasn't on the bus.
Right.
He just happened to see her. And she hollered at him both times. And he said, that's divine intervention.
I would change your life.
And told her quit her job
Yeah.
and come drive for him.
I would change your
So
life.
that was her first day. She showed up. And she went and quit her job. But after waiting for 5 or 6 hours and then not being offered no food, she may have went back and said, did I tell y'all kiss my ass at the job? I had the wrong number.
Right.
I'm being back at work.
Because it was sad that he didn't hire that girl. after
It was
making-
kind of sad.
It was kind of sad.
It was kind of
If
sad.
she was smart, she should have just
This
started
woman
using her
sit there.
sick leave.
Y'all don't understand. This woman sit there for hours while we
Hours,
were playing
man.
golf.
Let
She
me
was
tell
just
you how
sitting
it
in the
was.
house.
When we showed up that morning, we're going to play golf first, then we're going to meet with Katt.
Wow.
We showed up about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We got with Katt. the lady was there. We went and played 18 holes of golf.
Woo.
And came back, and the lady was still sitting there.
Yeah.
But can I say this?
I wouldn't have done that. I
That's
just
you.
wouldn't have done that.
That's you. You Sister JJ.
I mean, we
Yeah,
say
I
that.
wouldn't have done that.
Some women say that. And Sister J, I respect you enough that you more than likely would not have done it. But while I was sitting there saying, man, feeling sorry for the young lady, you got to think that that's Katt Williams.
Right.
They see money.
Right.
And they look at it as a come up. So they put themselves
in that position.
in that situation. Now, I'm not justifying how they should be treated, but at the same time, because of who it is and how they're thinking, they put themselves in that situation.
Well,
Yeah, I
I
don't
wasn't
think she
going to
was-
eat, and that big old hungry woman sitting there.
Yeah, she would have took you out.
Well, you a
So I
gentleman,
gave my
DC.
food. I gave my food to her.
Well,
And
you
then
a
they
gentleman.
made me
You a
another
gentleman.
You
plate.
say that, but what if it was Jeff Bezos or somebody, and
Well,
you know he's a busy man, and he tell you, "I have a job for you. I'll be right back with you." How long would you sit there waiting on Jeff Bezos?
I'm not doing
That's
that.
true.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
If Jeff
I'm not
Bezos
doing
told you
it.
not to eat for 10 hours for
He didn't tell her
1.2
not to
million,
eat. He
So
didn't
I'm
tell
not
her.
mad at her
But
for
I'm just
holding
saying,
Cat
well, if he
in that
insinuated
high
it.
of esteem, and he's a star.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she was, for lack of a better term,
Think she about to change her
starstruck.
life.
right? That's what I'm saying.
You know,
so
and I think a normal person would do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You don't know what that... See, she done went and quit her job to work for Katt Williams. But what if you quit your job, and he probably paying you good money, but what if his ass is abusive? Like, what if he make her sit there, you know what, since you ate that food from D.C., you got to sit here all night. You better not move. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he's abusive? Like, and she probably thinking, damn, I done quit my job. Them benefits I had with the bus company to work for this guy, thinking it's going to be all gravy, and he's a damn tyrant. You see what I'm saying? You can't go back if you done quit your job. People pick up bus jobs like that when somebody quit them. So it's like, now you stuck working for this egotistical celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I don't know.
This would have been
Hit that thumbs up button, guys.
like, nigga, I'm hungry.
That's my point.
So she sat in his
Everybody's
house.
not like that.
it depends
said
on the
it-
price.
So if I'm sitting in the house, then I'm finna go in the refrigerator and see what's in there.
No, bro.
No.
He had
You
a
gonna go
chef
in
and
there.
everything in there. She
Yeah.
could smell that damn lamb.
Man, if I'm up in there for y'all playing golf for 18 holes, I'm pretty sure me and that chef gonna get cool. I sweet
No,
talk
she was
him.
out on the
Not,
course with them. Wasn't she on the course with y'all?
No, she
No,
went on
Was
the
it the
no,
house? So she went in?
I'm be like, hey chef, how you doing?
She didn't eat? Why
It
not?
smells.
Yeah, why you couldn't just, while they was out there, while the chef was preparing the food, I'm pretty sure they didn't get back exactly when the food was done. I would have had her make me a plate and put it off to the side. What the fuck?
I got the woman in the subdivision. When you put in the subdivision, it was gated and everything. She was sitting there. And as a sister, me and Bo saw her. We pulled over and said, you all right? She said, yeah, I'm waiting on Katt Williams.
No,
We
she didn't say
said,
she waiting. She said, "I'm waiting."
waiting
She-
something.
She said, "I'm waiting."
Well, some kind of way, we got her
Yeah.
over to Katt's house.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we put two and two together. We said, oh, she waiting on me.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we had to wait for Katt to come get us.
Cat to come get
So
us.
when Katt pulled up, and
Right.
he bought that three-wheeler from Prince.
Right.
That's what he pulled up in. The purple,
Yeah.
Spider.
The purple
Spider.
try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And he
Yeah.
pulled up there and got us all. Then we said, oh, she waiting for Katt too.
Two. Yeah.
Now that's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
All right. We take her to the house.
Right.
Then we went out and played 18 holes, man.
Yeah.
And I know how long it takes. I'm a golfer, so I know how long it takes to play.
And came back. And she was still sitting where we left her.
She the same spot
Wow.
that she said in. She was in that same spot on a stool. Now, not on a couch.
So there's got to be
Stu.
some pre-instructions. You cannot tell me that a grown human being just gonna sit in a spot like a child
For 6
'cause
hours.
to play
Brother,
18
don't
holes.
say that.
Don't
about
say
4.5
that,
hours.
man.
Don't say that because you are exhibiting
Negro.
your little understanding
Yeah.
of star power.
Right.
When you
No,
think
I'm
somebody is a
And
star,
money.
you'd be surprised what
people
people will do
Oh well, no, I was trying to get to a
to
point. That's why I was getting there.
accommodate the star.
Especially if he got money. He probably say, I'll pay you 15 to $2,000 a week. I'll probably double your salary. You see what I'm saying? Especially for money.
But I was trying to
This
get there.
girl was starstruck, and he's a star.
Right.
I get it.
So normal thinking about what you would or would not do under normal circumstances,
Goes out the
that
window.
shit goes out the window, man.
Right.
Well, I'm not for her
And
waiting.
first of all, you
I
know
was
they got cameras.
starstruck
You know they got-
by
a lot of-
Richard
a lot of
Pryor.
people got cameras
What,
in their house.
JJ?
Well, the fact that she waited 5 hours for him.
7.
Oh, it was 7. I'm not even
7 hours?
tripping on that. It's the fact that she my problem is when it was time to eat, because I would have been like, hey, can I get something to eat? Because I'm going to eat. That's just me. And when he fed you guys and didn't offer her anything, that would have been it for me. Now, after I would have ate the food.
No, I would have went and got me a plate while y'all was gone. Shit, fuck that. And if you want to fire me, fire me. Hell, I know. Thank you for the opportunity, but I ain't finna be your slave, boy. I mean, your slave, homie, like, for real.
That you gave me, I would have left. Because power, he's clearly showing that he didn't have any respect.
It didn't go down like that.
DC just said he offered us food.
Yes.
I gave him my food.
He offered me, he gave me a DC food first. He said, don't worry about her. I got her DC. No, I'm not going to eat and first. I'm going to let this young lady eat first. He didn't say he wasn't going to feed her. He just gave us food first, and DC felt like, as a gentleman.
He said, that's my problem. I said, no, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat.
Why she can't eat?
And let this big old hungry girl sit there.
Yeah. Okay. So what was she going to eat?
All right, well, last day.
She didn't have no.
If Jeff Bezos offered all of us $1.2 million not to eat for 10 hours, I don't think we would eat.
Well, see,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, but that's just, come on, that's just crazy. He's not paying her that. Now, if somebody did that, I would sit there for 7 hours and don't eat. But, you know, he ain't paying her like that. Come on now.
Every year.
It's the same
Yeah, right.
thing,
That don't make sense. Because every year at my church, they used to have what called All Saints Day where you wouldn't eat for 12 hours. And I would do that voluntarily. So you're talking about $1 million, not 10 hours. That ain't shit.
Yeah, that's true. Now, that part you're talking about. But you're fast. That's a higher calling. You're fasting.
He didn't tell her.
I don't know if it's higher than $1 million or not, but you know
it's high.
But it's high.
But you got to understand, when this lady came up, Katt told her, I'm going to have you driving me. You're going to be my personal driver. That's going to be the car you're going to be driving.
So she's looking forward to that.
She's looking forward to it. So
she's excited.
She drives a city bus now.
She's coming up. She's fixing to move up.
She's
fixing to move up to this bulletproof van.
I'm not faulting her for that at all. My whole thing is.
And Katt is known to only hire females to work for him. He don't have no males working. Even his security, they even said on one of the podcasts that even his security is all females.
And it's towards Katt Williams, which I love Katt.
I do too.
You should have fed that lady.
Don't y'all get it twisted now?
Yeah.
Like some of them comments and some of them commenters.
So maybe what Cookie Hall was saying about Katt being abusive toward women is true. If he's starving them.
I mean, I don't know how you feel about me. Because I've said that I don't agree with everything he say. But, hey, bro, I don't agree with everything no damn body say.
Right.
Including me.
Right.
But as far as I'm concerned, Katt my boy.
Right.
But I don't agree with some of that shit. I don't agree with how he went with my boy. Quake.
At the same time, at the same time, we ain't told y'all some of the things he promised us. At that same time, we ain't even went into that. We're not gonna do that.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Oh shit, man. Anyway, that is DC Curry's YouTube channel. DC Curry's Disrace. DISRACE. Check out his YouTube channel. It's DC Curry TV. DC Curry CURRY TV. Check it. I love his podcast. I watch it a lot, and you know, he's in the podcast game. Go ahead and go to his channel and subscribe. Give him a thumbs up, and watch his videos and his content. But yeah, I've heard that Katt Williams. Not from watching this whole Katt Williams 2 weeks has been going on. That he only hires, and he even said in Shannon Sharp's. Now that part I thought he was bullshitting about his whole staff being all females, but watching a couple of these podcasts on Katt Williams, the people that have been around, they said, yeah, Katt has nothing but women who work for him. Even his security detail, all big ass like women king women work for him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're not just like in the whole African guard, but you know he pretty much got like his own Wakanda. Remember how Prince T'Challa had, and that's probably where he got the idea from. Remember in the movie Black Panther, he had all female bodyguards with the bald heads. That's probably where Katt got the idea from, is to hire all women, you know, big strong women that can fight and stuff like that. But then again, though, if I'm really getting ready to be jacked or robbed or harmed, I hate to say it, I hate to sound sexist. I kind of want me a man to be paused, to be ahead, you know, to be protecting me. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against women. Women can do a lot of stuff, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, when my life is, and you got to protect my life, me and my family, I kind of want a woman. You know what I mean? What y'all think about this? About this thing with Katt Williams? Do y'all think he really read 3,000 books a day? I mean, 3,000 books a year? Do y'all think that really happened? And what do y'all think about him making this woman not eat? What do y'all think, man? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and His World. Appreciate it.